next, AJ DeFrancisco.
Hello. Good to be back. I've been away for a little while. I'm an idealist. A poet is an idealist, I guess. I keep waiting for the Chinese acrobats to roll into Tiananmen Square and complete the revolution, but I don't know. But everybody loves a circus, I guess. I'm looking forward to the freak shows of the future, actually, because I'm waiting for the Industrial Revolution and genetic engineering to sink into our genetic code, and we'll see. I'm sure we'll see some interesting things under the tents there. Translucent people and people with stacks of brains and stuff like that. I've always wanted a stack of brains. Like I said, I'm kind of an idealist. But anyway, this first poem was about just sort of my emotional reaction to a conversation I had with my family on Mother's Day. The climax of the conversation was when my mother hung up on me on the telephone. So it's just sort of my surreal reaction to it. So the characters and stuff are fictional. I guess it's called Ears, 2 of them. There is a newborn nephew in the family, fat and pink. He came with ears, 2 of them. Word of his facial deviations came deadpan from my sister when she called to ask if I would accept little Cyclops as my godchild. My mother was with her, bawling in the background, ashamed of her plot to gouge his eye, wishing to be able to tell relatives and co-workers that her grandson had, in fact, been born blind. The fingerprint of the conversation on my face in the mirror forestalls the completion of my latest self-portrait. Words scramble my features, but some things must be written down before they are forgotten. The charcoal will wait. It has freed its fire. The easel stands firm against these blows of turmoil. I am breathless in a vigil for the finishing touches. I am one with a smokestack, the catwalk my crown. My ears spew bubbles filled with rainbow gas to amuse the children to descend upon the town. I am smooth-faced ancient Egypt. I am ruddy-nosed Wizard of Oz. I am a 12-story Pez boy king with a bruised purple temper waving rubber lion claws. Some things must be said in picture before they can be rendered in word, but how am I to concentrate while the bells toll on cows and windswept porches? I wonder what could be their purpose. At present, they remind me that I could not tell the difference between a ringing in my ears and an air raid siren, the mutant roof horns of civil defense from a saxophone echo in a fallout shelter, one side of a barbed wire fence from another, even in the yard at home where my father lives, with my mother and Cyclops and my sister on the telephone. This next one, I guess, is a more direct version of my reaction to the conversation. Why should it bother them at all? The mothers and fathers of my generation. Why must they display these attitudes on the phone? It is natural that grandmother needs a ride to the nursing home. Why should it bother them at all? The gradual decay of their health, of their government, their gods, their rivers, take everyone in time. Their crosses must fall as surely as they rise. Their kings are born as surely as they die, as surely as their kings are stillborn. What of the cancer? What of the war? What of the war and what of the cancer? They have raised their children well, and they have served their country better. Why should it bother them at all? They know what it means for things to change. They need not distinguish between autumn and spring. But winter is coming. They have hats. They know. Why should it bother them at all? When it rains, they are sensible enough to carry umbrellas. They have umbrellas. Why should it bother them at all? Okay. I guess I'll end up there. Thanks a lot.